Kind of a funny picture, huh? Well, that kind of describes a little bit what we're about to talk about in terms of, do you really know what you want in terms of a house? And the unfortunate answer is a lot of people don't. They start off with the kind of an idea of, they'll start asking themselves questions like, let's just kind of see what's out there. I think we want to move to the west side, east side, this side, whatever the side is. We're just really not sure. A lot of times they'll say, we need at least a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Other than that, we just want a house. We just want a house. It's no big deal. Sometimes they'll say, let's just show us houses and that's it. And then we'll kind of go from there. Well, that just really doesn't work. That's kind of, what do they say? You fail to plan to fail type of thing. And you're going to be in for a bumpy ride. And you're going to have some headbutting with your agent. And you're going to have an unpleasant buying experience if that's the way you're approaching things. And that's one of the biggest complaints that I hear from agents, but also from buyers. It's this thing of, we're working together, but our heads are not really working as one. The agent will say, I've shown them tons of houses all over the place, and they just can't figure out what they want. They're not willing to make an offer. Or then the buyer will say, my agent shows us all kinds of houses, but it's not the houses we're looking for, which is kind of an odd statement for both, because it's like, how is it that you're working with this person, but you're showing them all these houses, but it's not what they want? Well, did you not ask them? And vice versa. Our agent is showing us all these houses, it's not what we want. Well, did you tell them what you want? So it's kind of one of these things where it's like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And, and the way it really should be done is the agent should be asking you a lot of questions. And you need to sit down with the agent for at least an hour and find out, what is it that you must have? What is it you must not have? What are some of your things that you're trying to accomplish? Why are you moving from this house or from this situation, from this location to the next place? And really, what are some of the floor plans? Do you have some physical ailments that you can't walk up the stairs? Do you want your master bedroom to be near the children? So you want the master bedroom to be near the other rooms? Or you want it to be away from the other rooms because your kids are now grown up and they're teenagers and they're very loud, and you go, hey, I don't want to be a part of that. Is it certain schools? Are your kids in school? Maybe you don't have kids. Maybe it's no big deal. Your job. Maybe you're retired and you go, hey, look, you know what? I'm retired. I like to walk. So parks or, certain things like that are very important to me. What is important? What are your must-haves? Maybe, we want a newer house. The newer the better. We want it upgraded. All we want to do is bring our stuff in. We move in. Done deal. Maybe we were okay with a fixer-upper, but we like architecture. We like the older homes because we like the older designs. And it's okay if it's clean, then we can go ahead and fix it up ourselves the way we want. Maybe we need a very big backyard because we want to create a courtyard, a nice courtyard because we like to entertain, or I want to have a garden. Maybe I like to work on woodworking projects and I need some space and I need a third garage. Maybe I want to put a gazebo in the backyard. And so I need some space to do that. Whatever the case is, you need to figure out exactly what is it that you want so that way you can give that information to the agent. The agent can take that information and go, okay, based on what this is, now I have an idea of what you're looking to accomplish and what it is that you want. Otherwise, you're just basically going out there and kind of learning as you're going along, and that's going to be a very frustrating process, and it typically doesn't work. There's usually going to be a bump of the heads, like I said, and the agent's going to go, you know what, I don't know what it is that you want, and you're going to say, well, you're not giving me what I want, and sometimes you don't find what you want. Or what happens a lot is you're just kind of throwing offers to different houses going, I hope I can get something, and then we'll figure it out later. Well, that's the worst thing you can kind of do because a home is a very big process, a very big price tag. And if you buy bad, you're going to become a motivated seller, and that's not something that you really, really, really want to do. So again, I like to tell people, if you create a plan, my buy my perfect house plan, what does that look like? What does that look like? Take some time. You know what? Hey, do we really want to go upstairs? I myself have an upstairs house, and you know what? I'm ready to get out because every morning I walk downstairs, my knees hurt. I don't like to, walk upstairs all the time. So I'll probably be looking for another house myself, and that happens a lot. Are there certain things physical ailments that, prevent you from, buying this certain property? Or let's say, you foresee the future and you go, yeah, I'm going to have some problems, so I'm going to need a bigger bathroom. So that way I can put handicap, you know, those security devices in there, or whatever the case is. You know what? We're a young couple. We're going to have a house. We're going to have a family. Yep, we want a lot of room. I don't know. Maybe you're into arts and crafts and hobbies, and you want a arts and craft and hobby room. I don't know. These are things that you go, okay, you know what? Yeah, that's super important. These are some of the things that I want. These are some things I don't have now that I do want. These are the deal breakers. These are the must-haves. These are the okays. Whatever the case is, you need to take, like I said, take at least an hour, create a plan, not an idea of what I want, a plan of what it is that I want, and I guarantee you that agent is going to take that information. They're going to thank you, and they're going to go, okay, I know what you want. I can look on the MLS. I can look wherever I need to look at, and I can tell almost immediately, nope, they said they need this. They said they don't want that. This is a deal breaker. Nope, they don't like that area. And you know what? They're not going to waste your time. They're not going to waste their time. And you'll probably end up finding a house that you really, really, really like. It'll be a very, very pleasant experience, and you're going to be very thankful in the end. So again, create a plan. That's, buy my perfect home plan is what I like to call it. Spend some time. What is it you want? What is it you don't want? So that way you can have a pleasant experience. My name is Tim. If you have any questions or if you need any help, give me a call. And again, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.